Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the NFL to its core, rewrite the entire landscape of the Cleveland Browns, and leave every fan in shock. This isn't just a rumor. It's a bombshell that's exploding right now behind closed doors, with the kind of secret that could topple franchises and change careers overnight. A superstar, an elite, a game changer, someone who could elevate Cleveland from the ashes to the pinnacle of the league. My sources just confirmed something so huge, so unprecedented, that it's almost impossible to believe. Phones are ringing off the hook in front offices. Confidential meetings are taking place in secret locations. Encrypted calls are flying across the NFL's deepest networks, all to make way for what might be the biggest trade in recent memory. And yet, no one outside these inner circles knows the full story. Everyone is asking, who is this player? What's the deal? And most importantly, how close are we to seeing this blockbuster finally explode into reality? Because from what I've gathered, the next 48 hours could be the most pivotal in NFL history, where everything changes in an instant, and the future of the Cleveland Browns hinges on a secret that's about to come crashing down. Now I need you to pay attention, because this isn't just another off-season scoop. This is the kind of story that rewrites narratives, reshapes futures, and leaves the league's biggest insiders scrambling. If you're not already on this train, you're about to get left behind. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and activate that notification bell because what I'm about to reveal will be the talk of the NFL for years to come. An insider revelation you cannot afford to miss. Let me paint the picture of where Cleveland stands right now. The Browns are desperate for a spark. After a disappointing 5-12 campaign last year, their entire future has been called into question. The offense struggled mightily, quarterback issues, inconsistent play, and a roster that's starved for explosive talent. Deshaun Watson, while still a question mark after his tumultuous tenure, remains the cornerstone, but he needs weapons, real game breakers, electrifying playmakers. Their offensive line has been a patchwork, leaving their quarterbacks exposed and the wide receiver core in desperate need of a shakeup. They've been scouring the market for months. Secret meetings in hotel rooms in Manhattan, clandestine calls from private jets that land in undisclosed locations, negotiations happening in the dead of night. The front office, led by GM Andrew Berry, an absolute genius, a maestro operating in the shadows, knows that they must strike now. They've been targeting a certain type of player, a game winner, a clutch performer, someone with the ability to turn mere yards into touchdowns to elevate their entire offense. And then they found HIM. Yes, I said HIM, and trust me, this isn't just hearsay. This is the kind of intel that insiders die for, the kind that could make or break a franchise's entire season. Because the player in question isn't just good, he's a phenomenon. And if Cleveland pulls this off, it's game over for the rest of the league. Now, brace yourselves, because I'm about to make the biggest revelation of the year. The player they're targeting, the one they're about to make a historic move for, his name is McConkey. That's right, the Georgia Bulldogs star, the NFL rookie sensation, the wide receiver who's been turning heads and setting records all across the league. Let's dig deep into who McConkey really is, so you understand why Cleveland Browns are willing to move mountains for him. Andrew McConkey, born November 11, 2001, in Reno, Nevada, has transformed from an underdog to one of the most electrifying young receivers in the NFL. The Browns, recognizing his explosive potential, are ready to give their entire future away because they see him as the missing piece. The player who can finally give them the offensive firepower they've lacked for years. Now, what makes McConkey so special? You think of explosive playmakers, names like Tyreek Hill, Davante Adams, even Cooper Kupp. McConkey's game is different but equally electric. At just 6'0", 185 pounds, he's not the biggest receiver but probably the most slippery, the most instinctive, the kind of player who can turn a 5-yard route into a 70-yard touchdown at any moment. His route running, precise as a surgeon's scalpel, unmatched in his rookie class. His quickness in and out of cuts makes defenders look slow, like they're chasing a ghost. His hands, sticky, reliable, clutch under pressure, especially in the red zone. In his rookie season in 2024 at Georgia, yes, in college, he rewrote the record books. Led the entire SEC in receiving yards, with 82 receptions for 1,149 yards and 7 touchdowns. His postseason stats? Historic. 197 yards in a single playoff game, a record that still echoes through NFL highlight reels. He was named the NFL Top 100 Players of 2025 at No. 100, an honor reserved for the league's most promising stars, voted by his peers. The NFL scouts already see him as the blueprint for the next generation of explosive slot receivers. His film, pure artistry, every catch, every route, crafted with surgical precision. And his NFL transition. Surprisingly smooth despite his size concerns. He was drafted 34th overall by the Chargers in 2024, an absolute steal, a trade-up from the Patriots that shocked everyone. His first year, explosive, 82 catches, over 1,100 yards and 7 touchdowns. His second year, a dip mainly due to scheme changes, injuries, and the Browns' difficult offensive line issues. But make no mistake, his talent is undeniable. And now, with Cleveland desperate for a spark, the Browns' front office sees McConkey as the ultimate weapon to revitalize their offense and finally put them back on the map. But it's not just about talent. No, there's much more beneath the surface. Sources close to the NFL tell me that Cleveland sees McConkey as the perfect fit for their new offense under Todd Monken. An offense built around quick throws, explosive plays, and precision routes. McConkey's style is tailor-made for that scheme. The analytics. They show a player with a high ceiling, his yards per route run, over 2.6 in 2024, ranking among the top in the league. His red zone production, multiple multi-touchdown games, this guy is clutch in the clutch moments. And the contract, he's on a 4-year rookie deal worth $9.9 million fully guaranteed. A steal, an absolute bargain for what he brings to the table. The market value? Sky high. His potential is limitless, and Cleveland is ready to pay the price, whatever it takes. They're prepared to send multiple picks, maybe even their first-rounder this year, to get him. Why? Because they know that with McConkey, they're not just adding a receiver. They're rewriting the entire equation of their offensive future. They see him as the future WR1, a true game-changer, a player who can command respect from defenses and unleash the full potential of Deshaun Watson. Now, behind closed doors, the NFL insiders are practically buzzing. Word has it that the Cleveland GM, Andrew Berry, has been working in the shadows, pulling strings, making secret alliances, doing everything possible to clinch this deal before the deadline. The whispers. Rivals like the Jets, the Bears, even the Raiders have tried to block or sabotage this trade, fearing the erosion of their own secondary targets. But Berry, he's a tactician, bidding high, playing chess while others play checkers. There are reports of advanced analytics projections, showing that with McConkey, Cleveland's offensive output could skyrocket by as much as 30% next season. His chemistry with Watson, already promising if rumors are true, and the Browns' coaching staff is already visualizing him slotting into their system seamlessly. The emotional side. Oh, that's even more intense. Inside sources reveal that Todd Monken, the new head coach, has personally lobbied for McConkey, seeing him as the missing link to turn around a struggling offense. When asked about the potential move, sources say Monken's reaction was visibly emotional, as if he saw a glimpse of the future, a future where Cleveland's offense becomes unstoppable. And insiders say there are insane performance bonuses written into the deal. If McConkey hits certain yardage or TD milestones, he could earn bonuses worth millions. It's a race against time, an all-out blitz to finalize the deal before the league's trade deadline hits. But what about the money? The salary cap implications? The fit in Cleveland's scheme? Well, analysts around the league say this. McConkey would slide perfectly into Cleveland's fast-paced, high-percentage offense, complementing their solid but aging WR core. They'll likely release or trade a few players to make room, and some veteran contracts might be restructured. Projected next season. Expect at least 80 catches, 1,200 yards, and 8 touchdowns, an immediate upgrade, a true WR1. This move, it's not just about filling a roster hole. This is about making a statement, about Cleveland saying to the NFL, we're here to compete. We're not playing for second. And the ripple effects, they're enormous. Rival teams, they're losing sleep worried about their own targets. Fans, they're dreaming of a new golden era. The media, already hyping up the potential blockbuster. And as we look ahead, here's the truth, this isn't just speculation. It's a calculated, meticulously planned move, one that could redefine the league's pecking order. The next 48 hours will be critical, like the calm before the storm. Keep your eyes on Cleveland. Keep your ears open, because when it hits, it will be historic. They call it a once-in-a-generation kind of deal. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. Now I want you to ask yourself, are you ready for the explosion? Because the NFL's most shocking trade in years is about to go down right before our eyes, and the name you're about to hear, Lad McConkey, is about to become the face of a franchise that refuses to settle for mediocrity. The clock's ticking. The game's about to change forever. And you, my friend, are right at the center of the greatest story never told. Yet.